Archangel Michael says, beware. Something is not right. A decision stands before you, and the weight of it is heavier than it seems. The pen in your hand trembles, though you may not notice. The paper before you holds more than just ink and words. It carries a force unseen, a binding unseen, a future altered in ways beyond your understanding. The moment is fragile, and time holds its breath. A signature may seem small, but its ripples spread wide. There are consequences hidden, shadows lurking between the lines. Do not rush. Do not be deceived. The forces at work are not what they appear to be. Type 333 to receive divine guidance. There are whispers around you. They may sound like logic, persuasion, or simple necessity, but be cautious. Not all voices speak in your favor. You must question not with doubt, but with clarity. The choice is yours, but knowledge is power. Power is protection. The hand that reaches for the pen must be steady, but steadiness is not enough. Insight is required. Understanding is demanded. Archangel Michael says, be careful. You are being tested. This is not just paperwork, it is a pathway, a contract in more ways than one. It is not ink that binds, but energy. What you sign is not just a name, it is a commitment, a tether, a shift in direction. What lies beneath the surface? You must see beyond what is obvious. The true meaning is often disguised. Do not be hasty. The enemy thrives on impulsiveness. A rushed decision is a trap disguised as a solution. Type 777 to invoke divine intervention. The pressure is real. You feel it pressing on your chest, urging you to act, to sign, to agree. But ask yourself, who benefits from your haste? There is something unseen. Something lurking in the fine print, in the silent spaces between the letters. Pause. Listen. Do not be led astray by urgency. The right choice is often the one that requires patience. Archangel Michael says, I stand before you, shielding you. But you must listen. My warnings are not whispers, they are alarms. The moment you sign, something shifts. You may not feel it at first, but the weight of it will settle on your shoulders. There is a reason you hesitate. Your spirit senses what your mind has not yet grasped. Trust that feeling. Type 999 to affirm your faith. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $50. The battle is unseen, but very real. It is not waged with swords, but with choices. And this choice stands before you now. Take a breath. Step back. Read again, and then read once more. Words have power, and power must be understood before it is accepted. There are forces that want you to ignore this warning. They will tell you it is nonsense, that it is paranoia. But discernment is a gift. Use it. There is a reason this message has reached you. There is a reason your heart is stirring, your thoughts racing. Something within you already knows the truth. Type 111 to claim divine wisdom. The urgency you feel is not your own. It has been placed upon you by unseen hands. But urgency does not mean righteousness. To be cautious is not to be fearful. To hesitate is not to be weak. The strong pause before they leap. This is not an ordinary moment. This is not an ordinary paper. The implications stretch beyond what you can see. There are those who would rather you not know. They benefit from your blindness. They gain from your quickness to trust. But truth is light. And light exposes what was once hidden. The paper in front of you must be seen in its true form. Type 222 to embrace divine clarity. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $50. Not everything is as it seems. Not every agreement is mutual. Not every offer is a gift. Step away. Reconsider. Allow the truth to rise to the surface. It will, if you give it time. The forces of deception work in silence, in the background, in the unspoken. But they can be defeated with awareness. The weight of the decision is real. The consequences are real. But so is your power to choose wisely. This is your moment. Stand firm. Do not be swayed by pressure or persuasion. Your destiny is yours to guard. Type 444 to receive divine protection. Archangel Michael says, stand still. Do not let the world rush you. The decision before you is not just a moment, it is a doorway. What is beyond that doorway? Can you see it clearly? Or is it shrouded in uncertainty, cloaked in shadows of the unknown? The signature you are about to give carries more than your name. It carries your will, your path, your energy. Do you know where it will lead? Type 555 to break free from deception. The weight in the air is thick. It presses against your thoughts, urging you to sign, to move forward without question. But where is this pressure coming from? Your spirit knows when something is wrong. It speaks in whispers, in hesitations, in an unease that will not settle. That is not doubt, it is warning. Listen. You have been guided to this message for a reason. You were not meant to be blind to this moment. You were meant to see, to understand, to choose wisely. If you hesitate, there is a reason. If your heart beats louder, there is a reason. If something feels off, there is a reason. Type 666 to reject false guidance and embrace divine wisdom. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $50. There are unseen hands at work. Some seek to protect you. Some seek to bind you. The war is silent, but real. What you sign today may seem small, but its consequences ripple through time. One decision can change everything. Take back your power. Do not sign blindly. Do not let anyone tell you that you must act without clarity. Archangel Michael says, the path of truth is not always easy, but it is always right. The forces that deceive you do not want you to question. They want you to obey. They thrive on your trust. They rely on your willingness to assume good intentions. But not every offering is a blessing. Some are traps disguised as gifts. The choice is in your hands. The moment is now. Will you sign without knowing the truth? Or will you step back and seek the answers that have been hidden from you? Type 777 to open the gates of revelation. If you feel the urgency, if you feel the tension, then you are already sensing the battle. Not all forces work in your favor. Some move in silence, in disguise, in manipulation. They push you to act before you can think. But you are not weak. You are not helpless. You are not without guidance. That is why this message has found you. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $50. This is not just about a piece of paper. This is about your destiny. Your choices. Your path. Do not hand them over without understanding where they lead. Step away from the paper. Breathe. Read again. Ask yourself why you feel this hesitation. It is not without cause. The battle is unseen, but it is happening right now. You must be vigilant. You must be wise. You must not be led astray. Type 888 to claim your divine armor. Archangel Michael says, the forces of deception are clever. They do not come as storms or earthquakes. They come as whispers, as gentle nudges, as an urgency that feels like your own. But it is not yours. It has been planted in your mind, disguised as necessity. It is a lie dressed as responsibility, a false promise hidden in fine print. You are not powerless. You are not alone. But you must choose. Will you stand in wisdom, or will you be led into the unknown without question? Type 999 to shatter falsehoods and receive divine sight. They tell you it is just a formality. They tell you it is nothing to worry about. But their words are laced with expectation, pushing you forward without pause. Pause anyway. A moment of hesitation is not weakness, it is protection. Those who rush you fear what you might discover if you stop to read. Ask yourself, why the rush? Why the pressure? Truth does not need urgency. Lies do. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $50. Archangel Michael says, this moment has been written long before now. It has come to test you, to see if you will trust your spirit or be led by the hands of others. There is more at stake than they want you to see. They show you the surface, but what lies beneath? Do you truly know? There is still time. You are not bound yet. The choice is still yours. But once ink meets paper, the doors begin to close. Type 1111 to reject the chains of deception. You were not meant to walk blind. You were not created to be controlled. Your mind is sharp, your intuition strong. They want you to doubt it. But the doubt is not yours. It is theirs, cast upon you like a shadow, hoping you will mistake it for your own thoughts. The truth is a light. It is waiting for you to see. Will you open your eyes, or will you allow them to remain shut? If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $50. This is not fear. This is awareness. Those who call it fear do so because they fear what you might uncover. Step back. Take control. Read every word. Question every intent. They may not expect you to, but that is exactly why you must. The paper in front of you is more than it seems. The moment you sign, something shifts. Not just in ink, but in energy, in direction, in control. Type 1212 to shield yourself in divine protection. The battle is unseen, but it is real. The forces that push you forward do not want you to think. They want you to comply. But you are stronger than they believe. You are more powerful than they have accounted for. That is why you are here, reading these words. This is your moment. The decision is in your hands. Will you let yourself be led, or will you stand firm and demand the truth? If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $50. Archangel Michael says, "Be still. The air around you is thick with unseen forces, waiting for your next move. This is not just another decision, it is a test, a moment that will determine what follows. The words before you are not just ink on paper. They carry energy, intent, purpose. But whose purpose? Yours, or someone else's? Step back. Look again. Let the veil be lifted from your eyes. The truth is waiting, but only if you are willing to see it. Type 1313 to receive divine insight. There are those who would rather you not think. They count on your trust, your assumption that all is well. But assumptions are dangerous. They can bind you without your knowledge. Not everything is as it appears. The surface is often a mask, hiding what lurks beneath. Do not be fooled by a calm appearance. Storms often hide behind clear skies. Ask yourself, why now? Why this? Who truly benefits from this agreement? If the answer is unclear, then it is not yet time to proceed. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $50. Archangel Michael says, "I am here. I am watching over you." But even divine protection requires action on your part. You must choose wisely. They will tell you it is simple, that it is routine. But simplicity is often the cloak that deception wears. Do not be caught unaware. The pressure is real, but it does not come from within you. It has been placed upon you, carefully woven into the situation to make you believe it is your own urgency. Type 1414 to reject the false path and embrace divine wisdom. They are waiting. Watching. Hoping you will not notice the details that matter. But the details are where the truth lives. Read every word. Question every sentence. Do not rush, no matter how much they insist. Their insistence is the first red flag. If this were truly for your benefit, why would they push you forward so quickly? Why not let you take your time, understand fully, be completely sure? If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $50. Your hesitation is a signal. Your soul is speaking to you, whispering warnings you may not yet understand. Do not ignore it. This is not fear. This is wisdom. This is divine clarity breaking through the illusion, showing you what you were not meant to see. If they truly had your best interest at heart, they would welcome your caution. Instead, they dismiss it. Why? Type 1515 to claim your divine right to clarity. Archangel Michael says, "Do not be deceived. Not all that glitters is gold. Not all that is presented as harmless is without consequence. There are words hidden between the lines, meanings disguised beneath legal jargon. What are they truly asking of you? The world does not operate in fairness alone. It operates in control, in influence, in agreements that tie you to something greater than what is visible. Take heed. A false step now can echo far into your future. A careless mark of the pen can change more than you expect. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $50. The urgency you feel is external. It is not natural. It has been placed upon you. But pressure is a tool of manipulation, not of righteousness. Walk away. Take time. Reflect. The truth does not run from scrutiny. Only deception fears the light of examination. Type 1616 to strengthen your spiritual armor. The enemy works in silence, in unseen agreements, in signatures that bind before you understand their weight. But you do not have to fall into this snare. Your spirit is strong. Your mind is sharp. You have been given the ability to discern. Use it. What seems harmless may carry hidden consequences. What looks like an opportunity may be a trap in disguise. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $50. Archangel Michael says, I have given you the warnings. I have opened your eyes. Now the choice is yours. There is still time to turn away. There is still time to ask more questions. There is still time to demand the full truth. Once your signature is placed, the path is set. Do not set a path in darkness. Make sure the light has reached every corner before you decide. Type 1717 to break free from unseen chains. The forces at play do not want you to think. They do not want you to realize the power you hold. They want you to act without knowing. But now you know. Now you see. Now you are aware. And awareness is your greatest weapon. Step back. Reclaim your power. The pen in your hand is not stronger than the will within you. Choose wisely. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $50.